What's up YouTube, this is Andre Espinosa Horror Reviews, and time again for another Saturday night horror review. And tonight I'll be reviewing a horror film from the 1980s, and it's Gremlins. Gremlins is a film from 1984. It's by Steven Spielberg and it's directed by Joe Dante. And everybody knows what Gremlins is about, what a gremlin is, yeah. So basically, a gremlin or Gremlins is a film about this young boy who took possession of this pet. Actually, his father brought it to him as a gift, and the pet was a gremlin. It's called a Muay guy, I think. I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced. Let's just stick with pronouncing it as a gremlin. It's quite easier. So yeah, this pet is called a gremlin, and there are three basic rules in adopting a gremlin. You need to follow this strictly or you'll end up in chaos. So the three basic rules, or the three important rules in adopting a gremlin is: first, never get it wet; second, never expose it to sunlight; and the third one is no matter how it begs or no matter how it cries, never ever feed it after midnight. So yeah, that's the three simple rules of adopting a gremlin. And this one day, this young boy, it's called Billy. His name is Billy in the film. This young boy accidentally got his gremlin wet, and what happened was the gremlin began shaking and they began multiplying, and it was actually kind of cute and kind of creepy at the same time. The way they multiply was this gremlin, at the back of the gremlin that got wet, these fluffy balls started popping out of the back of that gremlin, and that's how they multiplied. Those fluffy balls became a gremlin. So now we have lots of gremlins now in the film, and that means lots of responsibilities, and when there's problem, a huge chaos might happen, and the main character doesn't know that yet. So yeah, that's what basically happened, and they began to transform into this creature, this demonic reptile-like creature. Actually, they began transforming like this in the cover. Yes, from a fluffy, cute gremlin, which is this one here, they began to transform into a gremlin like this. So I think they are called gremlin when they are in this form, and Muay guy when they are in this fluffy, cute form. So they began to transform in this demonic reptile-like creature and began inflicting chaos into that small town. Now, almost half of the film was about chaos, about how these gremlins inflicted chaos. So you get to experience, almost half of the film when there's just so many problems going on in the town. The rewiring of the traffic lights, and many much more problems that these gremlins made to this small town. And so yeah, that's basically how the movie run. First, it's first the introducing of the cute Muay guy, and then it got wet, it multiplied, it transformed, and then it began inflicting chaos in the town. So that's how the movie run. Now, for my comments in the movie, it's a really great movie. It's a fun film to watch, especially during the holidays, because the Gremlins actually took place during Christmas season. So it's a really good film to watch with a family if you want a good horror film for the holidays. And also, what what is really great about this film is they didn't use CGI for the Gremlin, because CGI wasn't really that much used in the 80s. So it's a good thing actually, and that they use puppets, real puppets for the Gremlins. And I just really can't imagine Gremlins being remade in today's time, because I know it's gonna be pure CGI. Let's just hope and pray that these companies will leave this movie alone the way it is, because it's a really great film. Now, also a good thing about this film is, unlike Jaws, wherein you got to see the shark at the later on in the film, you don't get to see the shark at the beginning of the film. You get to see it, maybe half of the film. Gremlins is a different film. You get to see these Gremlins from the beginning of the film up to the end. And I know it was really hard for the part of the producers or the effects team of this film to do that, but it was really amazing that you get to see these Gremlins all throughout the film, and they're not on CGI, so it's a good thing, and it's really enjoyable. It's a film. I think it's PG-13. The gore was okay. There was not much gore in the film, but there was these scenes where I could remember that was gory. Not that gory, but it's quite gory. Wherein one of the lady killed a gremlin by putting the gremlin into the blender. So blood begins splatting everywhere, and then she also killed another gremlin by putting it into a microwave oven, wherein after just seconds the gremlin splattered, and it's just really crazy. So yeah, if you want a good fun film to watch, you better watch Gremlins, and this is available anywhere now. It's available on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. It's not hard to find. You can find it anywhere at Amazon, eBay, or even on your local video stores. And this is Origin 3 DVD, and actually it has some special features in it also. The main menu, when it is, when you don't interact with the main menu, it actually plays the movie automatically. That's why the movie is playing in the TV right now. And yeah, you better get it, guys. You can find it anywhere at a cheap price. Just own it and watch it right away, because it's a really great film. So I'm gonna rate the Gremlins with 8 stars out of 10. Really great film, guys. A film by Joe Dante from the 80s, Gremlins. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, you better watch it now, guys, because everybody knows about the Gremlins, man. So Gremlins, and that's gonna do it for this episode of Saturday Night Horror Review, and I'll see you guys on the next video.